Good morning, beautiful people. Dominic here with another quick video, and today I'm going to show you how I changed all ignition coils and ignition module on a 2005 Chevy Malibu. Tools needed: ratchet, 10mm socket, 8mm socket, and a T15. Alright, first thing you want to do is remove the cover to the battery, and there's clamps on the side and in the back. So you just go all around popping clamps. Now you will need a ratchet and 8mm socket to remove the negative terminal on the battery. Lay the cable somewhere out of the way. Alright, so now you want to unplug the ignition module by pressing down on this tab. Alright, so next I'm going to be removing these 4 screws holding down the ignition coils, and you're going to need a 10mm socket with a ratchet. And you just take it in both hands, pull up on both ends, and this will come right up. And this will reveal your ignition coils. These are your ignition coils. If you need to change the spark plugs are down there. And you will need a 5/8 socket, but that's a whole nother video. So if you're having misfires for your car, you want to change the ignition coil, your spark plugs that's on the inside, or your ignition module. And there have been times where some people have misfires from their injectors too. So you might want to get that one checked out, but that's another video. All right, so you're gonna need a T15 to remove all 3 screws from the ignition module. And now you just go ahead and slide it right out. And that's your ignition module. All right, so you want to look at your old part and match it up with the new part. Everything looks the same. All right, so what I'm gonna do is turn it over and start taking these boots off and put it on the new coils. And you just simply pull them off. Make sure they're all the way on there tight. All right, so I'm gonna open up my new ignition module. Come with screws and a yellow seal. All right, I'm gonna use my old ignition module and replace everything exactly how that is. All right, so I noticed it came with this piece that goes in here, but I was looking at the old module. I was like, wait a minute, it doesn't have that piece. So I looked inside of here, and there it is. So it was stuck inside of here. And I looked at the newer one, it doesn't have it in there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this piece and plug it into the newer module. All right. So now that I got everything installed how it should be, go ahead and plug this one right on up. Once everything's plugged up, you're gonna hear a little snap. And you just take your T15 screws and tighten it up. So now I got it nice and tight. I don't want to over tighten it. This stuff look like it'll easily crack. All right, so now I'm back outside. You want to go ahead and slide all 4 coils in the slot over the spark plugs and make sure you press it down tight. Once it's down in there tight, you want to grab all 4 of your 10mm screws and hand tighten them. Now you go over it with a 10mm ratchet and socket. Tighten up. All right, next, you want to plug up your ignition module. All right, so you want to plug in your negative terminal on a battery using an 8mm socket and wrench. All right, so go ahead and take your battery cover, put it back on till you hear the snaps. All right, once everything is complete, you can go ahead and give it a start. And that's how you replace ignition coils and the ignition module on a 2005 Chevy Malibu 2.2 Ecotec engine. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.